So good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We're great.
We're fine. Are
Yeah.
you energized?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So before we proceed to our lesson proper, I want you to do a small activity which is called the heart map. I have here some 1/4 sheet of paper. Please get one and pass. And then here are the instructions. First is prepare a sheet of paper, and that is the sheet of paper 1/4 size. Then write your name on the top of the paper.
Teacher.
And then the second one is draw a heart that is big enough to fill the paper and divide the heart into 4 different sections. So I have here an example. So this is the heart map, and the last instruction is write the 4 things that you love, then share it to the class. Okay? So this is the division. We have your favorite friend or friends, and we have your family, and then your favorite animal, and your favorite food. I will give you 2 minutes to write down your favorite things and favorite people on that paper. Your time starts now, and I will call someone to share their work to the class. Okay?
Favorite friend. Oh my God, it's hard.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, Nova,
Oh,
please stand up and share your heart map to the class.
Okay, ma'am. So, my favorite princess, Yuma, Liza, and Danessa. And my favorite family, it's my mother. And favorite animal is dog. And
Dog.
favorite food is fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Give 3
Yes.
claps for Nova.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Mary Chris, can you please share your heart map to the class?
My favorite friends, Miley and Liza.
Your family.
Mama and Papa. And favorite animal is
Dog as well.
My
Okay.
favorite food is adobo.
Adobo. 3 claps for Mary Chris.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Now, Regine, can you please share your heart map to the class?
Now, my favorite friend is CJ. Means Charity Angel. And my family is my parents, horse, and my favorite animal is lion.
Lion.
And
Okay.
my favorite food is ice cream.
Ice cream. Give 3 claps for Regine.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So what have you observed in our heart map?
Favorite.
Your favorites? Something that
Loved
you
ones.
like.
Yeah.
Right? And then why is it so generalized that you have a favorite animal? No one knows?
No
Well, now our topic is all about the classifications of animals. But before we start, we have the objectives first. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to define and understand its importance in organizing living organisms, identify and categorize animals based on their characteristics, and understand the basic concepts of animal classification, including vertebrates and invertebrates. So, what is an animal? Does anyone know what is an animal?
A living thing.
Correct. Animals are living things. Animals are a living organism that feeds on organic matter, typically having specialized sense organs. So, is an animal alive or not?
Alive.
Alive, of course. Now, we have the classifications of animals that is very important for us to identify the habitats and the characteristics of different kind of animals. We have the major two classifications, which are the invertebrates and vertebrates. And also we have a subgroups under the vertebrates, which are the fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. So first is, what is a invertebrates? Can someone read the sentence on the laptop? Yes.
Invertebrate, any animal that lacks a vertebral column or backbone, in contrast to the
Cartilaginous.
cartilaginous
Yes.
or bony vertebrates. More than 90% of all living animal species are invertebrates.
Congratulations, that is correct. So, to simply understand invertebrates, invertebrates are the animals that doesn't have a backbone. Do you know what the backbone is?
Yes.
What is a backbone? Do you have a backbone?
Yes.
So can you give me an example? What is an invertebrate?
Starfish.
Oh, correct. Starfish. Anyone else?
Jellyfish.
Correct. So we have here an examples of vertebrates, which is the protozoa, the annelids or the worms, and then we have the mollusks or the snails and slugs, and then we have achidoderms, which is the starfishes, the crustaceans or the crabs, lobsters, and shrimps. We have arachnids, which are the spiders, and insects, which is, do you have an example of insects?
Cockroach.
Yes. Anything else?
Flies.
Mosquito. Correct.
Spider.
Flies.
Butterflies.
Okay. Next is the vertebrates. A vertebrate is an animal of a large group distinguished by the possession of a backbone. So to understand it simply, vertebrates are the animals that has a backbone. So, since vertebrates are the animals that has a backbone, what can you classify yourself? Are you an invertebrate or vertebrate animal?
Vertebrates.
But are you an animal?
No.
Okay, we have an example of vertebrates. Vertebrates is the frog, cat, duck, snake, and the fish. So these are the subgroups of the vertebrates. First is we have to discuss the fish. Fishes are a limbless, cold-blooded vertebrate animal with gills and fins and living wholly in water. So what is a cold-blooded anyway?
Fish.
So a cold-blooded animal is actually the ones that has a cold blood on their system, which can make them survive in the cold waters. Okay? And then fish doesn't have a lungs. Okay? They have gills and fins, which they can survive underwater. And then we have here an examples of fish. We have
Nasidori.
the anchovy, the barracuda, the betta fish, blue tang or dory. We have bream. We have bullhead, a butterfly fish, a carp, a clownfish or Nemo, and we have also an eel. Next, amphibians. Nova, can you please read the sentence on the laptop?
Amphibians. A cold-blooded vertebrate animal of a class that comprises the frogs, toads, newts, and salamanders. They are distinguished by having an aquatic gill-breathing larval stage followed typically by a terrestrial breathing adult stage.
Okay, did you understand what you read?
No.
So, amphibians also have a cold blood, but they can live on land and on water as well. When they are young, they have a gill breathing skill, but when they are an adult, they can they can breathe using their lungs. What is an example of an amphibian?
Turtle. Frogma.
No. Yes, a frog. A turtle is another example of another classifications of animals. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Any example of amphibians? What about this? What is that? What is that?
Spider.
No.
Jellyfish.
No, that is a salamander. Okay? Salamander is another type of amphibians. So on an easy way to understand amphibians, they have a very moist skin. Okay? That's why they can live on water and on land. We have here the frog. This is the salamander, the newt, and the toad. Those are the examples of amphibians. Okay? What is the skin of an amphibians again? Smooth, moist, moist. Okay, moist skin. Next is the reptiles. Reptiles are a vertebrate animal of a class that includes snakes, lizards, crocodiles, turtles, and tortoises. They are distinguished by having a dry, scaly skin and typically laying soft-shelled eggs on land. So, can you understand the sentence? Can you understand? Did you understand the sentence?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
What is a reptile?
A reptile is like lizard, crocodile,
Tortoise. Okay, so a simple characteristics of a reptile is they have a very dry skin, which is opposite to the amphibians who has a moist skin. Okay, and reptiles also lay eggs on land. We have here an examples of reptiles. We have the skink, or what we see on the trees. What do you call that? Bisaya?
Tabili.
Tabili. Tabili.
Tabili.
Yes, tabili.
tabili.
No, it's not toko. This is the toko. This is the toko. The gecko. Gecko is a toko, okay?
Ay, tabili man.
Tabili, this is a lizard. No, that is
What's it say?
Kani?
Lizard.
This is a gecko.
Because
This is
it's
a toko. The bigger version of tiki. The bigger version of tiki.
Tiki man.
So those are the examples of reptiles: the skink, crocodile, lizard, gecko, chameleon, tortoise, snake, and turtle. Are you afraid of snake?
Yes!
Why?
Yes. Because it's venomous.
Yeah, venomous.
But not all snakes are venomous, okay?
But I'm still afraid.
Yes, because some of them are huge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next classification or subgroup is the birds. A warm-blooded egg-laying vertebrate distinguished by the possession of feathers, wings, and a beak, and typically by being able to fly. What is the simple characteristics of birds?
To fly.
No, simple
They have-
characteristics.
They have wings.
They have wings. Feathers. Beak. They have feathers, okay? They also lay eggs like the reptiles, but they are warm-blooded, which means that they can survive on cold area or wintry area, okay? So we have here examples of birds. We have the poultry and game. We have the pheasant, the duck, turkey, and chicken. And we also have here the seabirds, which is the seagull, the albatross, and the puffin. Are you familiar with those?
No,
Yeah.
teacher.
You're not familiar with the seagull?
No.
Yeah. You haven't seen seagull on Nemo?
Yes, in fact.
I see
Yes.
it. Memo.
Yes.
I'm missing.
And then we also have the birds of prey, which is the eagles, the vulture, the barn, and the barn owl. Have you seen those?
Yes.
On person? You
No.
Oh,
In
okay.
movies.
Oh, yes. That is correct. And then the last
Babu.
a babu is a peacock. Right? Okay,
Yes.
teacher. Okay.
Now I know.
The last subgroup is the mammals. A warm-blooded vertebrate animal of a class that is distinguished by the possession of hair or fur, the secretion of milk by females for the nourishment of the young, and typically the birth of live young. What is the simple characteristic of mammals?
They give birth.
They give birth. What
They
else?
have breast.
Not all of them have breasts because we have male mammals. They can
Eat grass.
no, not all mammals eat grass. They can produce
Milk.
milk, correct, Nova? They can produce milk for the nourishment of their babies. Okay, we have here an examples of mammals. We have the cow. Isn't it obvious that it is a mammal?
Yes.
Why is it obvious?
Because it produces milk.
Milk. Yes, they can produce milk. How about the lion?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Why?
They give birth.
They give birth and they can produce milk.
Produce milk.
Have
It's
fur.
have furs. Yes. And the panda. Why is it a mammal?
Because it didn't lay eggs.
Yes, they don't lay eggs. And what about the male? Doesn't it have a gill? Why is it under the classification of mammals instead of fish?
Because they give birth.
Yes, because they give birth.
Yay!
Okay, so that whales doesn't produce or lay eggs.
Yes.
Okay. And then I have here a video for you to further understand our discussion. Listen carefully, okay?
The world is full of many different types of animals. Some swim, some fly, some breathe air, and some breathe underwater. Some have skeletons, and others don't. To help us understand the differences between the animals in our world, scientists classify or sort animals into different groups that share important characteristics. Saying an animal is an invertebrate, a vertebrate, a fish, amphibian, reptile, bird, or mammal tells us many things about it that can help us to understand its needs and behavior. I hope you enjoyed learning about animal classification today. Goodbye till next time.
Okay, so have you learned something from the video?
Yes, teacher.
What have you learned from our discussion for today?
The classifications of animals.
What are the classifications of animals?
Mammals.
What are the major classifications of animals?
Vertebrates and invertebrates.
Very good. What about the 5 subgroups under the vertebrates? What are those?
Mammals.
Reptiles,
Amphibians.
amphibians,
And
they fly, they swim,
fish.
fish,
Birds.
and birds. So what are those again?
Fish.
Birds,
Amphibians.
reptiles,
Mammals.
Okay, now I will show you some pictures and I want you to put them or arrange them into which classification they belong. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes,
Say hep hep.
teacher.
Hooray! I said say hep hep. I didn't say okay, let's start. What is the classification of bunny? Raise your hands. No answer me and Karas. Anyone? What is the classification of bunny? Yes.
Mammals.
Why is it a mammal?
It can give birth.
Doesn't they lay eggs? Doesn't it lay eggs?
No.
What about the Easter eggs?
Yes.
The Easter eggs.
They're just
It's the Easter eggs. So what is the classification of bunny?
Reptiles.
No.
Amphibians.
Mammals? Why mammals?
because it doesn't lay eggs and it has fur.
Yes, it has fur. Okay?
Ah.
It has fur.
Ears is
So what about those saying that bunnies do lay eggs, especially on Easter bunny?
I think it's just
It's
fantasy.
Yes. Okay. And it's just toto in Bisaya. Okay. Okay.
Picture.
Next, how about that cute spider? What is that? Reptiles?
Reptiles.
No.
I think it's
No.
birds.
No. It doesn't have a beak. It doesn't have. No. It doesn't have a gill.
Mammals.
Reptile.
No.
They're guessing.
You forgot. It is under the two major groups.
Invertebrates.
Don't you ever forget that, okay? That is also a classification. Not only the 5 subgroups, okay?
Yes,
Okay. So why is it under the classification of invertebrates?
Because
Backbone or spine, okay? Next. Nemo.
Fish.
Why fish? Because
It
it's
swims
under
under the water.
It swims under the water and
It has
it has fins.
backbone.
Yeah. Okay. That is correct. How about the Philippine eagle? Why is it under the bird?
They have
It has beak.
Because it lay eggs.
It lays eggs.
Wings.
It has wings.
Yay.
And
Feather.
feather.
Yay.
Okay, that is correct. Next, that's salamander.
Reptiles.
No.
Amphibian.
Why is it amphibian?
Because it has a skinny
Skinny?
Why?
skin. Smooth.
Skin. No?
Yes.
Ano natag... Sana all.
Clear
Okay.
skin.
How about that last picture?
Reptile.
Why? It, what are the
Because
simple characteristic of a reptile?
Because it has a
No. Yes, it does lay eggs, but
it has a calisthenics.
Kuan.
okay. So that is our discussion. Now I want you to pick a partner. Pick a partner.
Oh.
Okay, and then I want each partner, each one of your partner to stand up.
Okay.
Okay, stand up. So why? Now, I want you to tell me as fast as you can what classification of animal this this picture of Flash Gordon will show you. Okay? No, as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, go!
Mammals.
Why mammals?
Because it doesn't lay eggs and it has fur.
Correct. Next, the other partner. The other partner. As fast as you can, okay? Mammals. Why mammals?
It has fur and it giving birth.
Yes, it gives birth. Correct. The other partner. Switch. Switch to other partner.
Switch. Uli na ka? Bye-bye.
Wala mong video.
Wala pa naman.
Okay, stand up.
Tanda, uy.
As fast as you can, okay?
Reptile.
No. No.
Mammals and
Vertebrates.
and
Birds.
and vertebrates.
No.
Vertebrates.
No.
Bird.
Yes, it is
Mammals,
vertebrate.
Birds.
What? What is your final answer?
Birds.
No.
Reptiles.
No. So, a bat. A bat is a mammal. Why is it a mammal?
Because it doesn't lay eggs and it has wings,
Yes, but does it
For
wings
birds.
define to birds?
fur.
Because it gives birth.
It gives birth to young ones. It has fur instead of feathers. Instead of feathers. That's why it's under the classification of mammals. Okay? Next, switch partner. How about this one?
Mammals.
Reptiles. Reptiles. Fish.
Because it gives birth into a baby whale.
Yes. Gives birth to a baby whale. It is not classified as fish. Okay. Whales are not classified as fish. Okay. Last. Switch partners.
Birds.
Birds. Why bird?
Because it has a feather.
Feather and
Wings.
And
They lay eggs.
correct.
Yeah, we got 3 points.
Okay, that is all for today. Hopefully you've learned something. For your assignment, I want you to print out at least 2 animals of each classification and label them which classification they belong. Okay? Pass it
Yes,
tomorrow.
teacher.
Okay?